Hello and welcome here to game number 2 between TSLHyuN and AcerNerchio. The game is a best of 5 from the Go for StarCraft 2 series, May finals rather, and it will be a fantastic game. At least that's what I'm hoping here, because it is finals, and finals tend to be a little bit better than most other games. AcerNerchio will be spawning as the blue Zerg here in the top right hand corner on the map, Antigua Shipyard, and in the bottom left hand corner it is TSLHyuN as the red Zerg. Now we see here both players are seeming to go relatively similar timings so far. That is generally the case in mirror matchups, especially Zerg for Zerg, where you really can't do much of anything. Now the variations in the build that you might go and see on this map are an early expansion here from either player. Both of them could do it. I would not think that I'd see any early pools at all, because this is not the map for it. Just for the simple fact that the rush distance is not really all that rushing. It's quite a long distance, and there's no early flying. Besides the overlords, no damaging flying like the banshees that you can get sometimes from the Terran. It looks like the spawning pool is actually going down for Nerchio, and there will be a hatchery down here for HyuN. So a little bit wrong there. I was here. Nerchio deciding to go for the spawning pool and extractor here. I believe this is the same build that he went last time, I think, but they did switch colors. Nerchio was red last time, and that might confuse me a little bit here later on in the game. But now the spawning pool for HyuN is started, and Nerchio is about to finish here. This is going to be quite interesting. 4 Zerglings, yes, 4 Zerglings are on the way, as well as a queen here. But the Zerglings should finish here for HyuN if HyuN does not yet catch sight of these Zerglings when they pop. Then it will be his mistake. He should build Zerglings as soon as possible, but he does not have a queen out yet. Actually, here come the Zerglings, and this Overlord sees the Zerglings, and it sees the timing on that hatchery. Possibly some Zerglings popping out as soon as this happens, and yes, there they are. It looks like there are 4 on the way, as well as 2 queens, utilizing the secondary base to build both queens simultaneously. Not a bad choice, as there's only 1 queen here, and this might get turned into a lair at some point here. The extractor is finished here. Both players, just Nerchio going for the Zergling speed, but now these Zerglings are outnumbering this. This one is feeling a little bit crazy. Gonna go and attack a little bit here. Not gonna do much here, but gonna retreat. And now these Zerglings have free reign over the watchtower. Not a bad decision to run away. See this nice little supply depot here. Nice little crafty thing. Against Protosses, this saves from any sort of ramp harass or anything, but this is not PvZ. No, this is ZVZ, so we'll see if they decide to go for well, there it is, the habitual Baneling from Zergling builds that we see on many of these maps, such as Antigua Shipyard. I think that you see it sometimes on Ohana. You see it on wow, there are so many maps out there, I don't even remember. And these 2 queens should fend this off quite easily. These Zerglings decided to run away with that 1 kill. Will that Zergling survive the entire game? No, because it's being morphed into a Baneling, and everyone knows that. It's like you're wearing a red suit, but for the Zerg it is green. The red shirt means that you're gonna die in Star Trek, but no, wearing that green means you're gonna die in the Zerg arsenal. You're meant to kill everybody. These queens this could do a lot of damage here if the drone micro is not correct. The Baneling's actually moving forward. Oh, so many drones escaping there with no health whatsoever. No, transferring back down. This supply depot is going to die. They should have like their own animation here. It looks like a Baneling's gonna blow up, killing just 2 drones. Not too bad. No, what they should do is they should make a building. Instead of a supply depot, they should make like a special building right here that is meant to block off the ramp that looks cool. I mean, they could do that, right? It'd be pretty nice. Something like a Zelnaga standing tower or something. I don't know. This is a pretty bold move here from HyuN. Gonna morph in the Banelings right underneath that Overlord. Is that the best idea ever? Probably not. The Zerglings are moving out. There is no third base here from Nerchio, able to fend off, because if that would have happened, HyuN would not have fended that off. We'll see how Nerchio defends this. Banelings blow up on everything, but now there are 2 Banelings running rampant, but they will not explode where they want to. The Zerglings moving in, getting a few kills here. Maybe, I couldn't tell really if they did. Moving up into the main, but no, actually retreating. There is nothing up here in the main, but some, is this just drones? There are just drones up here, and now the evolution chambers are being built here. Doesn't want to risk a Baneling bust against a Terran or a Protoss. You might see them out here, maybe, but on a map like this, I don't think it's the best idea ever. Now some Zerglings retreating from HyuN. These queens moving out, trying to spread that creep as quickly as possible, and that is a very good idea. This means the layer tech is on the way, pooping that creep out there, and the queens just helping it right along with those creep tumors. The layer is on the way for Nerchio. This could mean roach tech for quite some time if they decide not to go any higher tier units such as Mutalisks. I'm not sure they're gonna go for Mutalisks since both of them do have a lot of roaches and roach type units. These Zerglings moving into the field and not able to do as much damage as they'd like to. These Zerglings retreating back. I thought they were opposing Zerglings, but no, they're the same. They're all friendly, they're all good, and one Baneling here. He wants to be awesome. Allows Banelings to automatically target structures. Banelings deal 82 structures, and actually that is a lot of damage, which is why they're so good in the Baneling bust. I had not seen that. Well, they do a lot of damage to structures as opposed to... I get... Does that even make sense? No, I don't think it does. But here's a sizable force of roaches going to move out. A lot of lings over here for Nerchio. Nerchio might be able to pull this off. I don't know. He might be able to pull off this defense. It looks like there are plenty of defenses here. This overseer moving around the field, gonna see everything, and the spine crawler is a little bit late in the planting, just a tad, and now the roaches are having to retreat. There are not enough units here. Banelings blowing up on the Zerglings there, but not enough Zerglings. There are only a lot of roaches here left, and one more roach dies. No, 2 roaches, but they have to retreat. Glial Reconstitution for HyuN has finished, and that will bring HyuN back to the lead here. Possibly will able to retreat, but Glial Reconstitution for Nerchio is almost done. The roach speed will happen, but it might be a little too late. The upgrades for Nerchio are actually better than HyuN, but HyuN has to retreat because of those reinforcing units. There are no drones here. Will he drone up at this point? No, he's just building roaches. No, yes, he just started droning up here. Gonna finally saturate this base, and HyuN has had a few workers on this base, making it more effective. Oh, actually no, that was Red that was building all those drones. No, a few drones are under construction for Nerchio as well. This will go into a macro-oriented game. HyuN deciding to throw down the infestation pit. Not a bad choice to get himself back in the game. but he does not have the upgrades advantage, and this might cause a lot of problems here. Ooh, a little sneaky trick here, saving these roaches just a little bit. Only one dying here in a blazing mess. These roaches going to retreat now. Very good job from Nerchio keeping them alive, even though I didn't think, even though like they were gonna be like the sacrificial lambs, but no, they just burrowed and sacrificed another one. Very smart. Finally, level 1 attacks is underway for HyuN, but he doesn't have level 1 Carapace, and that will do a ton of damage to him later on, since his opponent is going for level 2 attack. Queen is attacking an Overseer somewhere. An infestation pit on the way for Nerchio. Finally, this will be the deciding factor. The creep spread could be better. It would be better against a Terran or a Protoss, but since it's a Zerg vs Zerg, it is not high priority to spread the creep, because then you are actually helping your opponent. It looks like a forward expansion here from Nerchio, something that you don't see very often in a Zerg vs Zerg or any mirror matchup, really. This is not the gold yield. This is not the high yield, so you do not have as many as you'd like, picking off a couple crew tumors here and there. Even going to take the backdoor destructible rocks here, or this is destructible debris. And now going to move in with one direction. A little misclick here is going to leave HyuN out of position. It looked like HyuN was going to be out of position, but now Nerchio is retreating. The Overseers are just morphing in everywhere. They do not allow anything to happen. We'll see if this base does fall. This could easily die, but that would commit the army to this attack. But are they going to attack it? No. Instead, they're just going to destroy the destructible debris. I don't know why they would do this. Maybe stop the mining base here and then retreat. But no, this is a huge concave from Nerchio. The fungal growths on both sides are, well, no, it's just one side for now. Where are the fungal growths here? Oh, a huge fungal growth here. Nerchio getting those infestors out just in time. Is it too late, though? No, it looks like all of them are getting fungal growth and they have to retreat. And this did not do much damage here. Let's take a look at the units lost tab. It is control L. No, it's just L. Okay, both seem to be fairly even here. But now Nerchio is ahead in base count, and so just a few drones could easily saturate this. How much difference is there? Just 1,000. No, just 200 difference here. Just 200, 300 difference there. And now some more roaches are being produced here from HyuN, and HyuN is actually going to destroy this base finally, maybe committing to this and possibly trying to fake an assault elsewhere, but now he will retreat. Nerchio not at that advantage, actually. HyuN taking the expansion of his own. The overlords everywhere seeing all of this. If I would not be surprised here if HyuN transitioned into something, but no, it's just going to be a Roach Infester here for the final battle, throwing down some infested Terran in the front lines to take and soak some of the damage. But will it be enough here? The supplies are huge here, a huge advantage, 30. HyuN is still down. No, they're actually even on upgrades, and this is going to cost Nerchio a lot here, and the Overseer above is going to kill every single unit, and this is the death push. I don't understand this game. GG. Nerchio leaves confused out of this whole match, and HyuN is not the last to leave. No, it is indeed Patrick, whoever Patrick is. He got to see every little bit. And this has been game number 2 here. HyuN is up 1. We'll see if Nerchio can come back in the next game. I don't know when that will be because the internet is so weird lately. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully it is not too long from now. Adios.